Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting things underway. Hello there, Norbert, how are you doing? Good evening to you as well. I am doing great, actually. Thought I'd get a stream in, really, while I have some good time. And why not some more One in the Pacific? I was very torn between One in the Pacific or more Crusader Kings 2 with the Winter King mod. But hey, I thought Crusader Kings can come at any sort of point. The War in the Pacific series is one that is a priority of the channel, so here we are. Ideally, we can get some good things done. Hello there, Sam. It's nice to see you, my dude. Yes, we should be able to get a few things underway. I mean, our troops will finally arrive here shortly. Very much too late, but hey, they will arrive. Though actually things seem okay. Seems like we are receiving some supplies at the very least, so they're not really where they all need to be. But at least the Imperial Guard Division has 2,000 supplies, which is good. Like, how much do they need? 1,996. Okay, so they do have enough supplies for a natural offensive right now, which is good. The fatigue is up there, but hello there, Sniper. How are you doing, my friend? It has indeed been a long time. Hope you're doing well, my dude. So you're playing War in the Pacific right now too? Awesome. How's your campaign going? Hopefully better than mine. Okay. We do have Kitabutai on the way to Malaya, so that should make things a lot easier. Like, Kitabutai just off the coastline over here. And that should be good. Actually, take a look at the port of Vigan. Do we actually have fuel here? We do have a small amount of fuel, you know. I may refuel while we're here. Cannot dock. In fairness, I could dispatch the destroyers and have them potentially dock. Well, they would be here. Well, that's an option to take a look at. I might refuel the destroyers from Vigan, and that's going to last a long while. That's going to help us out a reasonable amount. Getting used to the details again. Yeah, the details are something to get used to. So let's take a look at the current turn then. So let's read this turn then, shall we? See where we're up to. Okay, turn 82. Let's take a look. Right. Current turn. Rightio then. Capture these bases. We have actually captured quite a few here, which is really quite nice. I'm ready for another stream of wildebeest. Those bloody arses. Thankfully, we've not suffered too much from them as of late, but they were quite bad. Okay, so Hengyang and Chengtai. Really nice to have a hold of. Okay, we can see fortifications expanded over at Hengyang, which is fantastic. They'll definitely be able to withstand the Chinese assaults there, especially as the Chinese have really blown the vast majority of their force over there, so that's good. You can see that these bases are relatively short in supply. So we will take a look at fixing that, especially Fusan. Fusan shouldn't be so short, actually, so that's something to take a look at. The light cruiser Kuma has been repaired. The Kongo Maru, the Senyu Maru, Takishima Maru have been overhauled and basically reconfigured into patrol boats, so that's fantastic. They're going to be quite handy. Subchase 24 is ready to go. I-20 has been repaired. I-27 has arrived in Hiroshima. I-173 has been repaired. RO-66 has been repaired too. Fantastic. And a few more patrol boats over here. The Colorado has been falsely reported sunk. Originally reported sunk on turn 7. So the Colorado is supposedly up. Supposedly Pennsylvania is down, but I'll believe it when I see it. 6th Division queued as reinforcement. Okay, they've arrived. These units have arrived, which is quite handy. The garrison units I could make a lot of use of. These forces at Hengyang, that's good. 6th Division A, B, and C. We'll take a look at those shortly. The Kauai detachment is due to withdraw. The 16th is due to withdraw. Okay. They nearly cost me a Congo. Yeah, the Philippines are bloody dangerous. So let's take a look at our industry then, shall we? Let's see. Can I multi-turn read? Can I go into turn list, actually? But nice if I could load these turns back up, actually, to be fair. And we can see here that we started this campaign on the 5th of March. And here we are, July 16th. Some time, really. Some time. It's funny how such an antiquated aircraft can cause so much consternation. Definitely. And hello there, Noah Hauser. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, so if we take a look at the chart here, let it update. We have captured some more heavy industry, well, some more industry, which is quite nice. Resources are actually starting to look nicer. The oil situation is the one that we need to really work on at the moment. But that one should be on its way to being resolved. Resources are good, but I mean, fuel is starting to go down. It's the oil situation that's worrying me at the moment. So we do need to really start to find those sources of oil and especially, well, oil and fuel. Fuel refineries too, definitely. Okay. And if we take a look over here then, shall we? Heavy industry. So of course Honshu has the vast majority of the Japanese heavy industry. Kyushu, Manchukuo, Korea, Central China. Like Central China, let's see, is this going to show up here? There we go, Central China. So you can see where most of this heavy industry is. So if we take a look over here then, so buildings, that might possibly indicate the amount there, so yeah, I'm going to say so. We'll sort by factory type actually. So we have heavy industry. So Shanghai has 120 heavy industry plants, heavy industrial plants. Changsha 31, Nanking 20, light industry 157. So yeah, capturing Changsha was worthwhile for the fact that we actually did gain access to that heavy industry. If we take a look at southern China. Right, southern China. Hong Kong 79. Canton 20. For the heavy industry. Northern China. Yeah. So we have captured a decent amount of heavy industry from China. We just need to really step it up, to be fair. Right, no mainland. Right, in Honshu, resources. Well, we can see here what we have available. So, on the island of Honshu, we have a total of, well, this is on ships. So, about 2.6 million tons, well, litres. I'm going to go with tons. Tons, probably. 2.67 million tons of oil. Resources, 6.6 million. Fuel, 3.6. Supply, 3.5. Now, let's take a look at Hokkaido. Oh, is this actually just a total in just absolute total? Okay, location, base. I should go with all. Okay. Fuel. Well, Okay. So, Tokyo has a vast majority of our resources here. Most of the fuel. So does Kyoto. They only have 100,000 tons of resources, 140,000 tons of supplies. We do need to step up the amount of supplies in Japan proper. Let's take a look then at the aircraft production side of things. Let's see how that's going. Can you guys let me know how the stream is? Like, I'm gonna like pretty meh stream health here, so if you guys could let me know if everything's cool, that'd be great. I would very much appreciate that. Is audio good? Everything good? Hopefully it's indeed so. Right then, so aircraft production of the actual frames themselves. So let's take a look at the build a month. 4.67 a week. Sorry, 4.67 airframes a week for the A6720. The Betty has started to really ramp up production there. I do need to see how many we actually do have in the pool there. That'd be good to know. Total build out yet to arrive. Wow, okay. Quite a few there. That's good, thank you, Norbert. I need to find the planes that I can actually upgrade. Hello there, Klaus, and cheers, Sam. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a look at this then. So I'm looking at the Ki-43 Oscar. In terms of actual production, we do have 8 of them in the pool. The amount being produced is increasing slowly but surely. You can see here at turn 43, turn 48, it really started to ramp up from that point there. So we'll take 38 as a term we probably really started to ramp up that production. But it's good. We are repairing more as well. We are producing more, so that's fantastic. Losses have increased, but we are in a rough patch with the 43s. So we'll see what squadrons we can upgrade to have them. Should be quite nice. The Ki-48. The Lily. Production has increased. Building about 1 a week at the moment, just over 1 a week. We're building just over just over 1 val a week. Okay. These G3's not exactly great. A63M. I mean, that's obviously the, right, let's see. Building. That's good. Hello there, Christoph. Hey, Christoph. How are you doing, my friend? CV capable is always a good one to see. Okay, so, simple. Oh, PDU. Okay. So we are producing 6.67 HA35s a day, which is quite nice. Well, a week, sorry. Hello there, Phil. How you doing, my friend? Sultry Bristol. It is bloody warm, isn't it, my friend? It is bloody too warm. Potential engine use. Okay, so over a month we build about 200 of those. Potential use is 530. So we are behind. We do need to increase the amount of HA35s, which is rather interesting. So planning power flow. Okay. Available. How about R&D? Right, the 35s. We are going to have to really ramp up. I mean, what we will do is probably change the vast majority of the A6M2 production. I do really need to probably share this out. I mean, we have a size 80 factory here and a size 60 factory here. I could probably do with actually spreading that out a little bit more from just the single city here. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, at least these factories will come online. So what we could do then is like transfer the factories over here. I think I will keep the larger factory, the 80 capacity one, and then like use the 60 and change that over instead. Okay. Right, that'll do fine for just a moment of time. Yeah, it is pretty much down to Longcloth weather. It is bloody too warm. Absolutely ridiculously warm. Really just... I just need this heat wave to end. It's just too much. It's just absolutely too much. It's like I would welcome crappy weather at this point. With open arms. Okay, so you're on your way. Or not be part of the invasion. Are you not? Right. I don't want to be taking supply away from here. In fairness, I could probably draw it from elsewhere, like, for example, Hong Kong. At least that does have its own production, so that's not going to cause issues. So I'm going to have them sent over to Hong Kong where they can pick up supply. How are we doing over here? We're still loading? Still loading. Okay. We are getting there. You're loading fuel here. That can be sent elsewhere. A bit of rain would be good for nature. Yes, definitely. 7,000 fuel. Right, they'll be done shortly anyway. So we can send that oil down to the Marshall Islands pretty much. Well, that fuel down to the Marshall Islands. Let's see our situation on the ground then. Now, we do have a potential to run an attack here. I think what we will do then is, in fact... Right. We'll set everybody to defend at this point in time. I'd like to actually build up the supplies here if possible. That'd be great. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. How about that goes away? Okay, yeah. Build up the supplies. And our table equipment isn't great, I'm not gonna lie. They are really quite battered, the vast majority. So we need to bear that in mind. These forces will be there shortly. Okay, let's see what we have available then. I do believe... Was it Saigon that was being hit? I think we were very much in the point of do we move these planes. The thing is, if I move them, I'm going to lose all of them that are being repaired, so I do need to be very, very careful. So we do have the Ki-44s. See, I would love to send the 44s down here to the Malaya, but the thing is, I don't really want to lose them. I don't want to have them just outnumbered, just swarmed. So we'll see what we have available. So we have the Ki-59, which is a nice transport plane. In fairness, I'd very much like to use that to help supply the troops, but I do need to establish that supremacy. But Kitabutai is on its way, so we can do that then. Okay, so they're going to upgrade. So I can do that now. We have 8 of them available right now. So what I'll do is I'll keep that squadron train until we have about 12 of them. First you can take Singapore, first you can take Indonesia. Very, very true. I do have Kitabutai not too far away, so I'm going to wait for Kitabutai. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to transfer all ships, all of these destroyers, out into a new task force for the moment and have them just refuel from the port over here at Vigan. And let's see, right, replenish task force, let's see. Have I put them into here? Yes, I have actually. Okay. IRL, there's not much power. Yeah, pretty much. They just have me in a position where I just don't quite have enough to make it work, so... Cannot dock. Right. What I'm going to do is basically... make a smaller task force so that I can actually dock them in here, make sure they can actually fuel up. Even if I can only, like, fuel 2, that's fine. Right, dock. Replenish from port. Fair enough, fine, we'll just combine them all. Right, that will do fine, then on mission speed, okay. Larger squadron of Hurricanes and Buffaloes, the 43 would make short work of them. Okay. Well, what we'll do then, once we have a squadron of 43s available, I will send, like, another 12 over here. I will send the 44s along with them, and then at least they might be able to put the British on the back foot. Okay, these reconnaissance planes can be sent out. I would like them elsewhere, so we will send them down to the base over here at Timalo. Okay. Let's see, what do I have available here? Fighters and reconnaissance. Let's see, do I have AA here? I could do with moving AA. I do have some AA set up, which is great. So combat. So they will unpack. But at least the thing is, once we do have some AA here, that is going to help with our intrinsic air defense, which is great. We're going to move this as well. I would like that over here at Kuala Lumpur. If we can actually increase the amount of AA that we have, we might have a potential to regain that supremacy. Okay, we have a battalion. Not the largest. Okay. I'd very much like to move you away from there. So let's move you towards the rail lines, then I can move you towards the air base that matters. Okay. So we did have some new units arrive. Were they at Hiroshima? There we go. That's on the left. Let's see, where did the new units arrive? Oh, Hanyang, okay. And then Nagoya and Kumamoto. Kumamoto. How the heck you say it? Kumamoto. Over here. Okay, the 11th Garrison Unit. AV 121. That's good. I could have them sent out to China, to be fair. I'd very much like to do that. How much could you actually handle if I was to load troops? Right. I'll break them up and carry them in parts then. Okay, seems I can't break them up. That's fine, we'll have some more transports sent to deal with that. It seems I have some more sub-chasers here. Right, they are heavily damaged. We'll put them in as a group just because at the end of the day I do want them there. I will dock them. I feel like it might be a good opportunity to actually use these units, to be fair. They're attached to the Southern Army. '23rd Army. Which is Southern Army? Southern Army then. Right, Burma area. Okay. We'll move them in time then. They'd be very handy, obviously, in that area. Right, load resources. Loading complete. Head to Awaki. Awaki. Okay. Loading complete. Head for Awaki. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Still loading oil. It's taking a very, very long time. There we go, could just combine them together. Okay, how about these guys? Still loading. Right. Let's check on Shanghai then. Loading complete. You're heading out to Nagasaki. Got a bit of third wave. Okay, load some supplies. Right, there we go. There we go. So we'll load supplies here, they can have them sent out. I imagine Sea Dragon is around here somewhere. You're being sent on something of a suicidal run. There we go, there's Sea Dragon. Okay. You're heading out. Fantastic. I'm going to use them to really draw fire and provide protection for Kibutai as well. Okay, moving up here. Let's see, what is our potential here? Fatigue's very, very high, so they really do need to just rest. At least we can move in from the south. Okay. Let's take a look at China then itself. They should have no issue, but reinforcements are on their way. So we can use those. So Hengyang. Is that... Oh, right, I see. That's where we basically split that division. It's not a new division. How silly of me. Okay. We do have a good amount of forces there, so that's great news. I mean, I could always use the artillery, which would be quite nice. I could do with using that artillery, to be fair. Let's take a look at the table equipment. 71, so everything's basically up to full strength. These guys do need to R&R, which they are doing, which is good, good news. Okay. I am going to send the 10th Tank Regiment to help out over here. Actually, I could send them strategically, which is fantastic. So I'll send them over here to Henyang. Have you sunk any American aircraft carriers? You know what? We've not seen an American aircraft carrier for a long bloody time. It does worry the ever-living hell out of me as well. Really, really does. It's very concerning. 89%. They could do with R&R. So we'll send them back to base. To Chengchao. Right, march in the south. We have 25th, 10th, 25th and 10th Division here. Right, we need a force to actually collect them. Let's see. In fairness, this force could do that. The Kotobaru third wave. Right, let's see what we can manage. Not docked. We'll dock here then. Strange. Right, cancel. What was that? No groups available. That's very strange. Okay, let's take a look at these divisions then. It might be that they need to be, where are they? Let's try that. No resources. Interesting. Apparently the task force is not docked, but they should be. Ah, right, I see. If I docked the wrong one... Which one am I looking at here? Oh, right, okay. No wonder. Wrong one. My bad. Well. Seems no units I should load, that's interesting. We'll leave them there. Well, we'll load some supplies then for the time being. That is rather strange though. Let's see, might be due to the mission. Right, a little bit better. It may be that these forces need to undock, so to say. Right, we do have artillery that can be moved out, so I will do that actually. We can have these forces move to Henyang, where we can basically increase the amount moving all out. I'm going to assume that's because of the army. Let's see. What army are the forces over in central China under? Right, 6th Army, which is the Kwantung Army. Okay, so we can move them to that command. Right, done. Oh, of course, I'm missing that, aren't I? Okay, we'll move them over there. That was my bad. Fifth Army. So moving forces to Wujiang. Fifth Army. Okay, we're moving those forces. It may be just potentially the command here. We'll see. Let's take one of these divisions then. It is interesting I'm not seeing them here, which is rather odd. Hello there, Mr. AMW. How are you doing, my friend? Right, set their destination here then. Right, that's fine. That's strange though. Let's set them as Southern Army headquarters. That might help. Set them to Southern Army. Right, there we go. That's much better. We do need more ships, however. You think the audio is a bit broken? It may be that you need to refresh the stream, to be fair. Though if other people could let me know if there's an issue, I will try to fix it as much as I can. Hello there, Luke. How you doing, my friend? Right, verify load. We need more. Okay. Transfer to. Right, that is a little bit concerning. We'll load what we can then. Right, we'll load the troops only. I want to get things moving as quickly as possible. I think I might even send the 10th Division potentially to the Philippines to break the Americans there, as well as the Filipinos, and then we could move them on to Malaya. In fairness, I could use those forces for the invasion of the Dutch East Indies. Good evening, how many turns have been played in this session already? We are up to turn 82. So a few turns, really. Not a huge amount, really, compared to the length of the campaign, but a fair few. Okay, so our submarines are off on their way to the American coastline, which is superb. We are refueling over here at Midway, which is really good news. Right, unloading. The port does need to be repaired ASAP. Right, we do have supply here. Okay, you're ready to go. Awesome. Right, patrol zone. Where should we patrol around? I think we need to cover as many major ports as we can. Yeah. Around San Diego, that sort of area. So patrol. Right, I-159. Said patrol pattern around Pearl Harbor, of course. So that is 159. Sorry, is that 159? That is I-159. I should have asked how many turns have we played. Oh, right, okay. No, we haven't passed a turn as of yet, so you've not missed anything, which is great. I mean, I've only been streaming about 35 minutes, which sounds really funny, actually, when I say only. But yes, nothing really has passed as of this moment. Just getting a few things sorted out first. Namely, setting up the sub-patrols around Pearl Harbor. We are sending more submarines to the American coastline as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so playing one in the west, how do I minimize operational losses for aircraft? You can look at the weather. I mean, like, what you need to consider is the fact that the worse the weather, the more you're going to suffer from basically operational losses. I mean, you're always going to have operational losses. And the thing is, the vast majority of losses are pretty much operational. It's rare that it's going to be the opposite way around, particularly. So, take note of the weather. Try to make sure that they are staging from a base nearby, that the distances are as small as possible, pretty much. And even consider giving them extra fuel tanks. It's like it will slow down their like climb rate and speed in general, which can lead to more combat losses, but at least they will have enough fuel to get home. So something to consider. But yeah, try to have a staging bases close by. Try to make sure that they're a large airbase itself. And you'll probably be okay. Okay, there we go. Things are sorted out here. How are these patrol aircraft doing? We are scheduled to have more patrol aircraft here in time, which is good. Placement's delayed. They'll arrive in about 3 days, however. Okay. They are out patrolling. And let's take a quick look, actually. So we have a very good search pattern around the Philippines at the moment, with Kitabutai being present. And you can see pretty much where the carriers are. But you can also see the fact that we do have a search area around Pearl Harbor, which is good. We should have some search patterns by Ujima, actually. I think I do have some patrol planes around that area. But we do have more or less overlapping search acts, which is quite nice. It'd be nice to have one maybe set up over here, but I would like to get a few across the many islands. The idea being that we try to intercept anything on its way. So let's check on Iwo Jima, actually. Serviceable, okay. You're on training at the moment. Fatigue is fine. Let's see. Air capacity is 0. I could fly from Wake. Possibly. Though I would like to fly from the Marshall Islands. Let's see, what do we have available there? We do have a good search pattern. Let's see where we're really lacking. I suppose more out by Midway. I'll try to move them up to Midway. The more search planes I have in that area, the better, really. I mean, this is the advanced warning base, if anything. Transfer to Marks Island. Then we'll transfer them further up as well. Okay. So that's going alright. Just need to make sure we start to really roll through them in China. Now, of course, we do have high level fortifications over here, which is fantastic. Seems like they might have actually reduced our fortifications to a degree. Actually, that's Nanchang. Is it Hanyang where we've actually increased the fortifications? I mean, they are very well fortified here, actually. Very, very well fortified. Okay. I need to break them here. Reinforcements are on their way, but we do need to break them. Let's see. Fatigue's fine, and in fairness, I think we could go for another deliberate attack, so we will do. I need to try and break them, if anything. Okay. Right, so we are set to ground attack. That's fine by me. Okay. I do have Bushido over here with Kargan and Akagi, Ryujo and Zuiho. I do need to really think of how I'm going to use them. I'm keeping them somewhat safe in port for the moment. But, I mean, we have, what, how many planes? 211 aircraft here? That's a lot of aircraft. In fairness, I could use them to support the operations at the Philippines and have Kibutai free to move on elsewhere. Or I could use them to actually support the Dutch East Indies operations. We'll see. In fact, I think I will move them to the Philippines. I think that could be a very good thing. At least then we have Bushido helping Malaya, and then at least we have Kibutai, sorry, Malaya, and Bushido helping out in the Philippines. At least we're not going to be too far away from the Marshall Islands and Midway. But our submarines are heading out there to the American coastline so we can figure out what is going on, really. So that's the best we have for this time. Okay, once they arrive, we'll be able to get supplies really rolling in there. So that's great. So onwards and upwards, really. Hello there, Recon Rascal. How you doing, my friend? It's nice to see you, actually. It's nice to see new names, you know. Really nice to see those new names. Really does mean a lot to me. How is your day going, by the way? Or should I say evening? You do have a Union Jack there, so I'm going to assume evening. Okay, skip forward a little bit. Now, we do have 8 KI-43 ICs, 1Cs, whatever you want to call it, in our aircraft pool at the moment, so we need about 12 to fully convert a squadron over, which I'll then use along with the KI-44s. What happened? I missed it. You haven't really missed much. We've done a few redeployments of submarines and that sort of jazz, not too much else. It's impressive to think how the Japanese did all this, and operations in Indonesia and New Guinea within the first 3 months. Yeah, they really were out there. We've taken more in China, which is quite nice. We've had some good success there, and in reality, we could have really been very... Wow, I said way too many joining words there. Yeah, we could have had a bad time in China. It could have gone a completely different way. We had some really good luck as well. Especially around Hanyang, I think it is. Right, and they get torpedoed. Well, that sucks. I was hoping that they could get some emergency supplies in there, but it seems they're going to go down. And they do go down. Okay, well, I learned my lesson pretty quickly there. It was rather painful. So the law supply has gone to absolute waste there. Tront has been hit. Gamble. Indeed, it is in gamble to be going for these destroyers. Right, 2 destroyers, that's interesting. I-28 does need to be careful. So we had an AV. Once we have more submarines off the American coastline, we may start picking off targets of opportunity, which is good. The Americans have had something of a reprieve. Right. That's a very nice target. That's good. It's been a little while since we caught anything off the Australian waters, so I'm happy to find that. Yeah, the thing is, she doesn't even need to go down. We've caused enough damage there to really... I mean, 1 torpedo. And she does go down indeed. That's really good. Really good result there. I'm very happy with that one. Yeah, I-28 has taken some attention there. I do feel like we can defeat these forces here. I don't think they've had enough time to really recover. We did lose a plane there, which is a shame. But the fact is, they are taking heavy casualties, and they're taking actual legitimate losses, which is good. I do need to win at Kukong. Winning at defeating them at Kukong would be great for me. Okay, 1 destroyed by flak, but at least we are landing strikes there. Another large strike from Kibutai. 1 destroyed by flak, 14 damaged. We did inflict some casualties, which is good. That's all that matters, really. Okay, good. Destroyed. Always nice to see. I do need Kukong. Once we have Kukong, then we have access to strategic network. From Kukong to Henyang to Changsha, which is actually quite important. That's 3 depots, well, 3 network connections. Which means we can actually move troops up and down there pretty damn quickly. And that saves us a few weeks worth of movement practically. So very exciting result there. Right, only 3 in response. We do need to increase our presence here. There's not a huge amount of allied presence, but we just need to get our actual numbers up there. Though the presence of AA anti-aircraft batteries are going to make a good positive impact for the Japanese air forces there. At least the forces on the ground, as they were being harassed like nobody's business. Hopefully the month-long, well, few-week-long campaign of bombing every living hell out of them is making a good positive impact for our Japanese troops. Hudson's Bay as usual. Okay, no losses for me, that's fine. Right, we lost a 0, which is a shame. And a 1B. Now, I did have a comment beforehand where I could have, well, where I can actually send supplies directly upriver into central China, which is something I'm very much going to consider. I could even send troops up that way, so we will consider that and see how we can make that work for us. Right, our forces moving there, the AA, and over here in central China, the armoured and artillery. Okay, Japanese deliberate attack at Kukong. Now we should be able to manage that. The 25th Division, sorry, 25th Corps isn't too strong. The 104th should be able to manage it along with the 1st Infantry Group. Even if I just drive them out of the city, I'd be very happy. Right, we are getting very, very close. We should be able to take them sooner or later. 560 Japanese casualties for 542 Chinese casualties. They have lost some guns as well, but the thing is, their fortification level has been reduced as well. So that's great. Right, deliberate attack at Shaoyang. We do have C Company as well. Well, C Division. Detachment, sorry. As well as the 11th Tank Regiment and the 41st Division. Okay, yeah. We reduced their fortifications. 94 casualties for 1,653. That's a lot of casualties. Hell of a lot of casualties. Can we actually defeat that army? I swear to God. That's the most irritating thing I've seen. Right, bombardment. That's fine. We lost the gun, which is not very good. Johor Bahru. Yeah, quite heavy casualties for the Allies there. I think they are going to take a major loss there. At least once we do defeat them at Johor Bahru, we are... I mean, that is the vast majority of those troops there. 101 Allied casualties. Shame that the Chinese do have a massive manpower pool. Wow, okay, they're going for a deliberate attack. That's absolute madness. Absolute madness. Wow. That is something you simply do not do. So 33 losses for only 635. They got off incredibly light there. If that was an assault, they would have been destroyed. But the thing is, we could go for a shock attack in the following turn and actually take the city. And then by the time the reinforcing Chinese that look like they're on their way towards us arrive, they are going to be dealing with entrenched Japanese forces that are far superior to them. So they're going to be between a rock and a hard place. We're not very far from actually encircling the city there with all the Chinese forces in and cutting them off completely. which would net us another city in central China under our control, thus depriving the Chinese and allied forces of resources and a position, really. Okay. Yes, we have that base there. Okay. I'm going to move that division to the area there. Though... divide the unit. Send the A detachment, I do believe. B detachment can move to the south too. What we're trying to do here is really cut them off completely. I'll move 14th Division here for the time being. Okay. Our forces look like they're making some very good progress here. Okay, so supplies are looking a bit weak, but we will launch another decisive attack. Okay, shock attack I think would be a good idea. It could very much backfire, but I'm going to hope it does not. So we'll see. Okay, lots of enemy forces here, but these guys are good to go. They can hold them indefinitely. Though I don't think I will change these guys' target to Kukong. There we go. Okay, might as well just have them on training, to be fair. Yes, naval attack. Right, make sure everybody's hitting Kukong. Transfer to the base at... That's a good good air base there, Amoy. So target Kukong. At least going to be driving the pressure up on the forces at Kukong. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Right, make sure everybody's hitting Kukong. There we go, we'll have more planes for that now. Let's take a look at our replacement pool. Right, 9 of them. Right, they're almost there. It's just a matter of time now, thankfully. Just keep resting. At the end of the day, we have missed our historical time, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay. You actually carry supplies? You are not. Okay. Just head for port then. You don't want to be destroyed. It will take Kidabutai some time, but that isn't too long, really. Sea Dragons on their way too. Bushido is heading towards the Philippines at full speed. They won't be long either. That's fine. We'll start to swing the campaigns in these areas. Okay, looking for fuel. Can I give you an escort? No. Right. Head for port. Okay, just head for Kota Baru. I could do a building up ships with supplies in that area. Okay, loading complete. You have a lot of troops, safe to say. Okay, I will send them to the Philippines, actually. I really do want to finish up the Philippines. Once I finish that campaign up, we're good to go. It's nice to be able to take troops away from China, actually. Okay, submarines are heading out to Pearl Harbor. These ones are heading back in. Right, they're on retirement allowed, which is obviously not allowed in this man's navy. Right, you're heading out. That's great news. You're on cruise speed. I'd like you to be on mission speed. Hello there, Lorenzo. How are you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Okay, our plane's over here in the center. Send them from Marks Island. Head to Wake. Might as well just put you on naval search while you're here, actually. That's good. Can you send a heavy task force of tankers and destroyers to bring fuel from Borneo to the homeland? I could, but I'm going to make sure we have control of Singapore first. Once I have control of Singapore, demine Singapore, then I can start to establish myself here. I really need to understand where the Allied air forces are. But once we have once we have a good air supremacy, I can really suppress any reprisal attacks. I won't suffer, which is great news. Are you logging in? Right, so deliberate attack to follow up. Shock attack here. We are moving our forces to Archley and Circle. I'm just going to draw it out here just so we can see. I just want to make sure that we absolutely do cut off all avenues of retreat. So basically, we will be surrounding them. And they will be encircled like this. They're going to be destroyed utterly and completely. And that would be 76,000 Chinese troops out of the way. Yeah, in this area here we have destroyed many thousands of Chinese troops. Many, many thousands. Feels good, man. Right off the coast we do have a ship, aka a submarine. Loading resources still. Right, the garrison force, have you completed? Right, you're still loading. Right, they're on their way. Superb. Superb. KV. Okay. Made the planes of the whole islands on ASW. Some of them are, but the thing is I don't really need a huge amount of them. Fairness, actually. There you go, send another patrol boat out there. Hello there, Black Mesa, how are you doing, my friend? Alright, Fusan. Fusan does have supplies, that's strange. I mean, a few of them have arrived. It's rather odd to see so little. Then we have another force over here that I could send. So we have 5th and 9th Division. Put them on strategic... 57th, sorry. Right, so we can move another 2 divisions out of Manchuria, well, Manchukuo, should we choose to. Which is a nice option to have. Our forces are moving here, which is great news. We'll demolish those troops there, and be great to go. Other than that, not a huge amount to change right now. Let's see. Oops. Do you know if one of the East 2 is coming out? It is being developed. As for a release date, not a clue, my friend. Not a clue. Key fool. Right, let's look for these squadrons, these Ki-48s. Make sure you don't have too much. Naval Air Units. Right. Now these are the ones I can upgrade. I want to see what I can upgrade and get it done. Upgrades allowed. Allow upgrades. There we go, superb. So we will start to see more zeros flowing out of the factories and into the airfields now. It would be interesting to watch War in the Pacific with cooperative teams, and different teams would have different ways of assessing victory points. It would be a very interesting thing. It's like I would like to do a War in the Pacific multiplayer in the future, so that'd be pretty awesome. So between the Imperial Army and Navy, it's more zero-sum. Indeed. I suppose the issue with the armies is very, very slow. Very, very slow. Not seen this being played before. How does its interface compare to War in the West? Smaller, probably a good way to describe it. Smaller. It's not, I suppose, as clear, but to be honest, it's not that difficult. It's once you get used to it, you really just find it second nature. Honestly, there's no other war game comparable in depth or scale to War in the Pacific, Admirals Edition. Truly a great game. Truly great game. It's just such a good mix. Ooh, miss of a torpedo there. Would have been nice to actually... there we go. Follow-up torpedo actually does hit. Superb. And a third. Well, second hit. Really going all out. Yeah, she goes down. That's good. That's very good. I do need to post a link to this map mod, actually. I will do that afterwards. I don't know if I have the permission of the actual creator, but I'll have to do that. I keep saying to myself I will do that and I forget. A game I'd like to play in the future would probably be Grigsby's Bombing the Reich. That's one I saw the Stockholm Gamer playing, and I feel like I want to play too. Around 19 casualties. At least with the vast amount of bombers we're sending towards Kukong, at this point, we are going to cause a lot of damage. I mean, look at that, 133 casualties. That's quite a lot of men. Alright, one destroyed by flak, but at least they can fly with impunity at this moment in time. How much experience do you have in this game? I suppose a good few hours at this point. I'm no expert. Like, I'm competent. I know what I'm roughly doing, but it's like, as for details, not a huge deal. It's like, it's still parts I do have to look up every now and then, but it's a very easy game to get into. It doesn't seem like it, but it really is. Grigsby's war. Oh, yes. Grigsby's bombing the Reich. I'm just going to quickly launch it up here. I hope it doesn't freak out the stream. Hopefully. We'll see. Right. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's causing a few issues. Yeah, really doesn't like this full screen malarkey, but that is another Grigsby game. Eagle Day, Bombing the Reich. That's what I need to figure out how to get into 1920 by 1080 to really be able to play it effectively. But yeah, there you go, that's another option for the future. Man, is the USN going to show up at all, or will we wait till the X6s start hitting the waters? Probably a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Right, bloody fortresses again. I'm just getting Grigsby's war in my house. I like that. Yeah, more bombers. I do have quite a few Grigsby games, and I do have quite a few really obscure as hell niche games. Too many, really. Too many. Just something special about them, really. It's like I'm happy with the niche I found on YouTube. Very, very happy. It's like I never thought I'd end up playing these games. It's like, it's a little known thing, but it's like, the first videos on the channel, Jesus, what was the game? Lone Survivor? Yeah, I used to, like, I think my first ever video was of a game called Lone Survivor. It's still there, it's cringy as hell, like, I mean, I've been doing this a couple of years now. So it's cringy as hell, it's still there, still there. And then it, like, went on to Half-Life 2 mods, and then just from there, just, like, random stuff, really. I don't even know how I ended up on these games. It's weird when I think back, to be honest. Strange. Very strange. But I'm happy where I am. Right, Kukong. Looks like it's going to fall. Kind of glad I went for deliberate. Kind of sad I didn't go for the shock. But hey, at least we have that. Yeah, we know that we should be able to succeed now. Come on, please fall. And we capture Kukong. Banzai! Yes, I'm still cringy. Nothing has changed there. Swiss front. Hello there, Nahui! Say Noiki! Say Noike! That's a very racist impression. Hi, how you doing? I can't do bloody accents. I can't even do my own accent. Right, there goes. With the capture of Kukong, look at that, 3,315 casualties. That's a hell of a lot of troops there. Right. Ooh, a reinforcement corps has arrived. Hopefully it won't make all the difference. Bad timing, but we might still yet beat them. We'll see. 604, 246. We don't capture the city, which is a shame, but we have... Right, 495 casualties for over 1,000 Chinese. Okay, I think a deliberate... Whoa, we lost a lot of vehicles there. Well, a few disabled. I think the vehicles seem to be very, very... I don't know, they seem to be a little bit like glass cannons, but more glass, less cannon. Okay, bombardment again. Okay. 132 casualties. That's really... I mean, they are really close to it. Go on for Phidias Anglo. Keep it nice. I don't have mods for a reason, mostly because people are nice, so... Yeah. Ooh, size 8. Very large airfield now. Okay, so all in all, I was hoping that we could have taken the city here, but that's fine. We're not too badly off. We can go for a deliberate attack. Fatigue's very low. Destruction's very low, so that's fine. We can go for that quite easily. That hoe is cool. Just picked an obscure video game character. I just wondered when the US Navy counterattacks. Does it capture the decimation of cities? Bombers. Not so much. I mean, it's more so like a clean war. Where are the heavy ships? Okay, so the Americans do have a fair amount of shipping over here at Pearl Harbor still. What they have exactly, I do not bloody well know. We are like somewhat aware. We have seen somewhat... We've seen sightings of... possibly heavy cruisers over here. Possibly. We've seen sightings of what might have been escort carriers down this way. Possibly. The thing is, they could be anywhere here. They could be very much on their way now, and I wouldn't have a clue about it. Which is why I'm very happy to actually be able to expand the amount of search planes at Midway. So we can do that now, so I'm going to move that. Okay, we actually do have a few here. And why are you only... Right, so you only have one, but why don't you have any replacements? Interesting. Okay. Planes on maintenance, heavy fatigue. Okay, we'll just go with stand down. Yeah, that's squad carriers. Basically small carriers. Clean War, World War II, pick one. Okay, free. Right, you're on training. Well, rest. Actually, we'll put you on search. There we go. These guys can move out to Midway, ideally. Yes, they make it. Build more search planes. To be fair, I actually am. The thing is, I'm going to use level bombers as search planes, basically. The reason being, it's like I'll have more of them. They don't have as great of a range. It's not a huge difference, but at the end of the day, they'll still do the same job. Obviously, they need to be capable of carrying bloody torpedoes. Is this regular time in your stream? When you're on net, it says I need to go in a minute. Enjoy the stream. Ah, it's really nice, mate. I kind of stream at random. I do tend to let people know through Discord, so if like you do gain access to my Discord, which I can actually post a link. It's not often I really tell people my Discord, because I set it up and then I'm lazy as hell, and I really didn't do very much. If I had moderators to do things for me, I'd be very happy. How the heck do I actually add people? How do I do this? Okay, invite people. Link. Okay, so I'm going to post a link here in... fucking hell, Twitter. I even forget I have Twitter. Do I even use Twitter? If it, like, do you actually see notifications on Twitter? If I do something, does it actually come up on Twitter? Because I don't even know. Like, if that is true, then that's new for me too. Okay. But yeah, I do things random times, whenever, wherever, really. It's not the most practical, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, really need this guy to arrive. You will be there next turn, thankfully. Right. I just need that supply line to open up, and once it does, then I think I can start going for like a deliberate attack. You know, it's an interesting timeline when Singapore puts up a fight and Midway doesn't. If you follow Jeff, alright, that's new. Didn't know about that one. Fair enough. Right, so Kukong has been taken at long bloody last. Superb. Right, now I imagine, what do we actually need to garrison this place? Small garrison, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I did throw troops down to Singapore, but I didn't throw the right way. I don't know. I ran for it as quickly as I could, but the thing is, I kind of balls myself up there by, well, allowing the bases behind me to be recaptured, which is really what screwed me. I suppose a lot of units were sent to China. And I don't regret it. I mean, we are making good progress here. It's like we'll soon be capturing Shangtan, and we'll have Shaoyang, where we gain some more light industry resources. I mean, we'll gain the good majority of Central China. Yeah, I mean, that is the issue that I really should have had more zeros. I deployed my zeros to the Philippines and probably kind of regret that, but hey-ho. Are you ready for another attack? 30... I'll allow that fatigue to go down. What's the biggest ship you've sunk so far and lost yourself? Let's take a quick look, shall we? Ship sunk. Okay. We'll go by points. Actually. The biggest in point value would be the battle cruiser, the Repulse, as well as the British battleship, the King George V class, the Prince of Wales. That was some time ago now. Supposedly, we have sank the Tennessee, California, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma, Nevada. Supposedly, but I'll believe it when I see it. Then the Boys was actually a really nice hit. I mean, the Brooklyn class was actually quite nice. I mean, that was December 25th. Surprisingly, was it 25th? Wow. Feels like a long time ago. Feels like it wasn't that long ago, but not as old as, well, you know what I mean. We did sink basically the Australian Navy. I mean, these are some old-looking heavy cruisers. Like, we got the Canberra and the Australia. Yeah, really? December 26th? Is that right? I don't feel like that's quite right. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's true. And I'm happy about our progress in Central China. Things are going to work out nicely, I think. It's interesting to see that they do have stuff there. Really would love to know what's in Pearl. Really would love to know. But ah well. Hello there, Battle Group. How are you doing, my friend? Always good to see you. So guys, do bear in mind, Battle Group Gamer does in fact send out his own War Than Pacific videos, and he's more than welcome to share his channel link in the chat. Largest ship you lost. We'll take a look at that one actually after then. I forgot to take a look at that. I'm trying to remember what it would be now. In the first series I really did a grand campaign. It's like I ended up losing the Heavy Cruiser Megami because I was a bloody idiot. Also, you did an early invasion of Midway. Those divisions could be used, so yeah. I'm really happy that we got Wake and Midway. Really happy. Taking Midway is really nice. If you clean up China, that frees up a lot of troops. That's very true. It's like we are working on these situations in China. I mean, once we take most, or at least the vast majority of central China, then the Chinese are going to find themselves really on the periphery of their own nation. I'll have to obviously take a good... Right, 5 B-17s over there is really not going to do anything much. Kidabutai isn't far away. Hopefully those B-17s don't target Kidabutai. I don't think they'd be able to reach them with all the fighters there, but we'll see. Bum rush the west coast. Okay. Of course a miss. Wouldn't expect anything other than a miss, to be honest. Right, Elysia. That's a good hit. It's nice to see that there are targets over here. Actually, you know what? That is actually worrying. Why are there targets here? She's definitely going to go down. She goes down. I mean, the good thing is those are submarines that were heading towards the Pearl Harbor blockade. So that's great. We actually intercepted something on the fly. But it is rather interesting to see that they do have ships there. That is actually a worrying little thing there. What do we have there? Yeah, you know what, Battle Group, it's like I'm doing this to really, like, get you back into it. That's actually a good idea. We could use those bombers to really target the forces that we took out at Kukong. Actually, I should switch them over to the assault, well, the deliberate attack north. Ah, well. At least it seems like every bomber's, like, targeting them, so that's fine. Sail around Canada and take London. Yeah, definitely. We got to burn down the White House while we're at it. I don't know why, but I've got a craving to play Victoria 2 as the Russians and have a Russian Congo. I don't know why. God, I really love Victoria 2. It's like if you guys have me on Steam, you just generally see that it's very... I don't play many games, I just play Victoria 2 a freaking lot. And I play these Grigsby games a freaking lot. I don't play many other games because it takes so much of my time. Okay, B-17's damaged. Right, troops are arrived at that base, that's good. In Malaysia, well, Malaysia, what am I saying? Note to self, cancel those raids. Right, 9 Hudsons. Oh, we actually destroyed a Wirraway by flak. That's a really good result there. It will be interesting to see how a blockade could work over here. So they do have some light industry. Not much, but they don't actually produce resources here, so that's good. They'll eventually run out. Man, you know what? I do have that hankering to play Minecraft at some point. Yeah, to be fair, I probably have devoted quite a bit of my life to this. Yeah, MEIOU is really great. Right, deliberate attack here. We should be able to manage this. Yes, we captured Xiaoyang. Banzai! Okay, you know what? Let's see. I hope I don't get, like, copyright for this. Sorry, I get a little bit distracted. Have you tried John Tiller's Panzer Battles? You know, the John Tiller games are like a poison chalice. They really need a bloody overhaul because it's like I want to play them, but I just find it difficult. Oh dear. The Aquatic update. I've never even heard about that one. I know the rest of China definitely. They retreated into. Oh, that's actually really handy. Ooh. That's really good. We just need to set up the blockade and we're good to go. Right, please capture that. Please capture that. Ah, just turn the base over. Okay, we'll capture it next turn. Yeah, banzai. Rise of the Storm is top tier. God, you guys are really good at recognizing that. Wow, Allied deliberate attack. Let's see their losses. 151 Japanese. Only 204 there. That's rather impressive. See you later there, Recon Rascal. See you later, my dude. Love the map mod. Which one is it? It is by Chem Kid, I believe. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna have to make a actual link for you guys to download it. Get a Grigsby boy in Minecraft. War in blocks. Okay. Yeah, just showed the shadows quite nicely. But you know what I really love, absolutely adore, like the what was it, freaking heck now? I can't remember. Like like you know, you have like the technical mods for Minecraft, the ones where you'd basically be able to like do all the industry shit. I just freaking love that crap. I love crap when it takes you literally days to get like something. Just absolutely, just something that's really. I just freaking love crap like that. I just love the ones where you like build fusion reactors. I've never fucking done it because I'm like, I just don't have the patience. I do have the patience, just don't have the time really. I should create that one. Yeah, I've had previous ones. I had a different one. I can't remember what the old one was. Right, let's open up a supply pathway. As we can do that now, which is great. Right, shock attack, take the settlement. Well, take the town. City. I'm going to say city. Well, take the base. I hate when I ask the commander how to land the plane, he just laughs. Oh dear. Right, we do have more supplies in the Hex. 26. We only do have a small amount of supply there. Actually, let's pick up some supplies from Bangkok. Or... Saigon then. Saigon probably better. I wish YouTube's theatre mode was more like Twitch. Yeah, it really is like quite a lot of wasted space. Right, Sea Dragon. Kibutai. Let's change these out then. Right, naval attack. There we go, superb. They're going to make a massive difference. Bushido's on her way. That's good. Right, they're out of fuel. Let's see. I'd like to send them back to Formosa. Have them basically refuel. Intriguing. Good thing we do have submarines moving in this area, so they should be able to continue to intercept potentially. Right, submarines on their way. Okay. Cruiser mine layer. Looks like a hard-hitting airstrike on Singapore. Yeah, it's going to be hitting them quite nicely. We are going to be establishing full air supremacy in this area, which is going to be absolutely great. It means I can actually start to use my other planes. Okay, ship sunk. So my most important loss has been a AMC. So the Kinru Maru. So nothing really worth more than that. That sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, use subs with and around Panama. I could do it in time. Can't nuke them so long as they don't have Okinawa or Iwo Jima. Yeah, I'm gonna try to always prevent that. Right, how long is it gonna take us to reach this area? Not long now, which is good news. Most forces be headed out. These forces can actually head back then to the north, so... Well... I'll let them carry on. Once they reach Kukong, then they can travel back up strategically. But now that we have the base, that's fantastic. Yeah, we are quite far away from 45, so we'll see how things go. I like your guys' confidence, though, assuming we're going to get nuked. Right, so we have some 93,000 troops there now. That's a large army, but once we have them cut off, we are good to go. Right. AA, it's a good thing to remember. Are you going to focus your efforts into Borneo, or will you take Sumatra and Borneo simultaneously? See, the way I see things is, once we do secure Singapore, I could then potentially consider using barges to cross over here into Sumatra via other methods. I do have forces up to the north to carry troops, but what we will do is launch a raid towards Palembang. But I will head here first, I think. Travel then down this road network to secure the city. We need to secure these and take full control of the rail network. That's the idea. But the idea being is, once we secure a air base, like for example here, I could then use that to cover Borneo. So let's say... No, so that's a very large and not very likely sphere. But I'll be able to have range over these air bases. Well, these bases here. So I can hit them through air power, so... some reason could put air power. Not happy with that R. But then as well, we'll be able to target Java through the air as well. And obviously, once we do have a level 10 port over here at Singapore, that's going to allow us to really, well, we're going to be able to get our ships back into action extremely quickly. So that's roughly the plan. So Borneo is going to be very much a sideshow. Sumatra and Java are really the big prizes. I think you should consider pushing them out of Burma. We use your defences to the north. Well, what I would like to do is actually go for Ceylon, really. Ceylon. That'd be nice. I'd like to very much take this. Mostly because we do have a repair shipyard over here too, which is very good. Air capacity is great. I mean, this is some really high quality infrastructure. Wouldn't be easy, but it'd be very nice. And Declare War on Soviets just keep Manchukuo garrison on their toes. Indeed. Looks like all those allied nations will be slow going for the troops. Yeah, pretty much. Which is why I'm happy to avoid the islands as such. I'd rather focus on the areas with decent infrastructure than anything else. Now, we do have a fast transport over here. APD. Ooh, actually, that's really good. I should have been looking at this in future. Right, load supplies. That's really nice to see. Right, okay, over here in the north. Bloody hell, none of them are ready now. Stand down, all of them. Yeah, I need to transfer them out of the base. I think those bombing runs have really been quite nasty. Ceylon, in my experience, well, opinion is going to be prohibitively expensive. It could be. It'd be very much one of those where we have to be really wise. Really have to be wise in what we're doing. And did you change your bomb targets in China? That's a good point. German subs come and help. I wish. True, we could be overextending ourselves with Ceylon. It very much determines, well, depends on a lot of issues. Though in fairness, Port Blair could be a very nice base to actually use there. Air capacity is minimal, port capacity is minimal, but it could be an easy target, potentially. What I'm thinking then is we could use that as a sort of forward operation, well, an unsinkable aircraft carrier, potentially so. Rangoon would be the area I'd like to hit. I would like to hit this area. I do want to cut off the Burma Road and really starve China. We'll see. We'll see. Mining the Torres Strait would be a nice priority. I would still like to take Horn Island and set Horn Island up as, like, basically a, well, gatehouse, so to say. Where are those troops? Ah, there they are. Not far away now. Fairness, I might go full speed. Which is still only 12. Fair enough. Not far anyway, not far. Port Blair seems to be the much better option. Will give you a great early warning system from the whole of Southeast Asia, very true. And it is they're covering the Andaman Sea, which leads to the Strait of Malacca, which is quite nice. Okay. We'll see what we can manage. We have a lot to be doing. Let's see, can we set this AA up? Combat. Right. Right, so we do have them come in on line now, so to say. That's really nice to say. Let's see. Happy about that. Good news. Is Hawaii ever going to be a possibility for taking? Oh, yeah, very much so. But I won't go for Hawaii until we really have, like, the battleship Yamato. I want her bombardment more than anything. Okay, where am I going to target with these bombers, actually? Well, I need to move a few planes here. To be honest, I'm happy to allow them to continue to do that. They could potentially destroy that force. Almost there. There we go. I'm happy with that. Now they're happy too. Right, we destroyed that force from the air, that'd be great. I mean, that's still 15,000 troops, that's no laughing matter, let's be honest. Alright, they need to hold their position. Right, build fortifications. Need those fortifications. Okay, they're looking good. In fairness, I might even be so bold to send a division up to the north here. Which is actually a good thing. I could actually use those Manchurian troops to do that. Good amount of armor there. Wuzhang. I mean, bear in mind, we are moving a lot of troops there. That is a goddamn large amount of troops. Are you expanding fortifications across your entire rail line across, well, length of the rail line? I wish I could build extra bases here. Let's see. Are we actually building fortifications here? That's a good question. We should do. Wow, we really should be doing that. There we go. That'll look quite nice. Hello there, monster. How are you doing, my friend? Don't wake up the Soviets. We won't be doing. We're moving 2 divisions, which is around about 8 to 900. So we still have quite a bit of well, room to play with, which is good. Well, vital at all. Right, transport. Okay, so Kitabutai will be in the area very shortly, and her presence will be felt clear as day. Which is very good. It's taken a long time for us to finally get the aircraft carriers in position, so it's made them work. I mean, there's a lot of bloody submarines chasing Kitabutai, so we will have to keep her moving. Really cannot afford to be caught there. Kick down the door, the whole rotten structure will come tumbling down. Some German guy. Ah, man, I'm warm. Way too warm. You know what would cool me down? New Patreon backers. It's an army, guys. If you want to support me, then that's very much up to you if you can, or it's up to you. Shark got hit twice, was nice there. Bloody hell. Yeah, they are, like, really trying to close in on Kitabutai. We may be very, very... Yeah. Run, Kitabutai, run. That's really drawn the Allied submarines out there. Yeah, we're gonna have to really keep on moving. Oh, you could try a glass of cold water, mate. I know, right? Simmer down there, lad. Simmer down. Hello, do we have here? O'Brien. Interesting. Right, okay, thankfully we made it through without being torpedoed. That bloody sucked. When we retain New Zealand for the most part of war, resources the entire war, sheep. Norbert! I feel that cool air right now. It's blowing all over me. I think that's what they call the money shot. Thank you very much, mate. It's really well appreciated. Thank you very much. Are you streaming this on Twitch too? No. Is it possible to do it to YouTube and Twitch at the same time? If it is, please let me know how, because I'm probably screwing myself by doing it only to one then. Well, thank you very much, Norbert. It really means a lot to me, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to continue the pressure on those exiled Chinese forces from Kukong. They put up a good fight, they put up a hell of a good fight. Eventually we're able to get the force in the right position to take them, which is good. But we have taken quite a few cities in quick succession, really. I mean, central China is very much fallen out here. I guess increased air patrols over the shallows near Malaysia may help with subs, very much so. But once we do take Singapore, I'm going to be moving a hell of a lot of sub-patrols, well, what do you call it? Patrol boats, that's it, a lot of patrol boats out that way. It is, but you forgo monetization. Ah, that sucks. Yeah. I suppose. I mean, I could stream on Twitch. I don't know. What would you guys prefer? Do you think it's better on YouTube or on Twitch? I suppose I'd probably have access to a larger audience on Twitch, but who knows? I'm happy with you guys. I think you guys are absolutely fantastic. Right, I'd like to see those escorts. Yeah, the Zeros operating from Kitabutai. In fairness, I could sweep the airbase, but I really don't want to be doing that just in case I actually... Ah, thanks, Black Mace. That really does mean a lot, man. Thank you very much. And this is it. At the end of the day, it's like, if people are able to and want to, it's totally up to you guys. It really does mean a hell of a lot, though. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I am hoping to get a new job, by the way. Like, not married to the idea as of yet. I'm just gonna hope for the best and see what happens. But I might end up being like a rail, well, basically like a train weighing engineer. Should be rather interesting. Twitch would be better. You guys like Twitch? We'll see. Okay. I like YouTube streams because of the notification system, but Twitch is relatively half-decent streaming platform of its own. More strategy games get played on YouTube. You should talk to THG. Something to look into. Let's see, how do we do in this air battle then? What types do we find in Singapore itself? The Empress of Asia. That is a very nice large target there. Yeah, these are troop transports as well. These are actually quite vital assets for the Allies in these areas. Yeah, well, here we go. And with the Allied air cover, I mean, we have taken the base over here to the north, so supplies can flow through. Yeah, you can still upload to YouTube, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, the Empire Star. We're going to be causing a lot of damage here. This is really good practice for Kibutai's pilots. Severe flooding. There we go, another... it's up there, Sultan. How you doing, my friend? We've finally got Kitabutai in a position to where they can contribute to the attack on Singapore. We're just raiding the port of Singapore now, causing a hell of a lot of destruction. And yes, we're going to be able to establish air supremacy now, which is quite nice. One good thing about YouTube streams is that stream is permanently saved on your channel, which is something that Twitch does not do. Very true. Okay. Wow, we did a lot of damage. Let's see what the results are. So, 3 Zeros destroyed. The Allies lost 3 Buffaloes, 1 Hurricane, a B339D. As for ships, quite a few there. Oh my mercy. So the Empress of Asia hit 4 times, heavy fires. Wharton hit by torpedoes 3 times and is sunk. 6 bomb hits, heavy fires. Empire Star is rather an interesting name. 2 bomb hits. The Herald, 1 torpedo and is sunk. The Henry T. Allen, 3 torpedoes and is sunk. The Griffin, 1 bomb hit and is sunk. That's rather impressive here. Very, very impressive. And look at that. I mean, look at this. 3,100 casualties reported. 154 squads destroyed, 349 disabled. Look at the vehicle losses here. 105, 39 guns. Yeah, I think Kitabutai arrived just in time to screw the Allies over. What do we have out here then? Let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, man. Wow. Thank you, Power Group, man. Really is appreciated, dude. I mean, you've been with me for a long time. I remember back in the day, about, like, what was it, a year or 2 years ago? I'd be at work and I'd be reading through your comments, and we had such good back and forth. I've always appreciated you, man. I mean, this is why I try to support you as much as I can in terms of, like, throwing your channel out there. But thanks, man. That really does make a big difference. Thank you very much, guys. Really, very much appreciated. So, I mean, we're hitting the Devonshire over here. Yeah, that's basically the Pearl Harbor of Singapore. I think Kidabutai has arrived at just the right time to really inflict the maximum damage here. Let's see, what are the results of this attack? Right, so, sunk. A further 156 casualties, a further 20 vehicles lost. The thing is, these boats are going to be going down, so they are going to be taking further losses. Bloody hell, Kidabutai has really arrived in the area and is... oh, the Oiler Trinity. Well now. That's a nice target. Bloody hell. Kidabutai definitely announces her presence with a bang. How can I donate? Good question. How does one donate? Oh, right, okay, so you know where the chat is? There's like a picture of a dollar. I think it's like... I think it's that way. I honestly don't know. I mean, if you... somebody could explain. I really don't know how to do it from the other way. I've honestly never done it before. I sound like a bad guy when I say that. But look at that. So we hit the Trinity there. One hit, though. But the thing is, she's going to be really... yeah, that's a vital target. At least we can actually see what we're dealing with over there. I believe 12 bucks will buy enough to be able to cool you off on this hot day. Bloody hell, it'd be nice to have a Budweiser right now. The thing is, I'm going to be picking my girlfriend up at 6:30 in the morning. I've got an impromptu day off tomorrow, so I'm going to pick it up pretty early. Yeah, Super Chat I think is what it is. I think you guys can write messages in that Super Chat. But thank you so very much, dudes. It really does make a big difference. And I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. I'm going to end up crying on stream here. I believe Batavia might hold... hello? Right, so they're going for an attack on... oh. Come on, Shokaku. Ooh, that was close. Ah, Black Mesa, man. Like, how much flesh am I going to have to get out for you, man? Thank you very much, Icy. I mean, it's not a competition, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'd be worried whether the USN would consider counterattacking here. Potentially so. I think what we may do is actually pull back out from here, head towards like Saigon, really allow things to settle down. I mean, we do have 4 submarines and more in the area. We can really influence this from a distance. Yeah, I mean, we've come off really well there. The Shikaku actually shot down. Okay, another Swordfish. God, it's a biplane. It is destined to hit a carrier. Don't you dare hit Soru. Don't you dare. Thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Honestly, that's a heck of an entrance for Kidabutai. Hell of an entrance. Right, destroyer. We do. Where the heck is a KV? I'm gonna have to have a look at what a KV is. But hell of an entrance. Right, the Knoxville City. I mean, the fact is, we've actually knocked out almost, well, over 3,000 Allied troops. That's a lot of actual troops. I mean, that's a lot of vehicles, that's a lot of guns. We've actually inflicted a massive amount of damage there to the Allied war effort in the Dutch East Indies. Okay, I definitely feel like we're getting a bit of momentum moving here. Yeah, the biplanes are bloody scary. Bloody hell. Look at... seems like the Allies are actually leaving Singapore here. Interesting. There's some valuable ships there. Oh, a Corvette. Right, okay. Almost as good as the Australian raid. Yeah, I remember the good old Australian raids. 103 casualties. They are just begging to be destroyed. I reckon we can do it. Now, with supply lines open, we should be able to move through and finish off the British at Johor. That's going to be great. Okay. I can see fortifications expanded there. Fantastic news. At least those cities are going to be more formidable to defend. There we go. We are going to see some squadrons converting over to zeros in time as well, which is going to be nice. Low garrison at Georgetown. I'd rather not waste troops there. I can afford to lose a VP. How many VPs do we have, actually? At the moment, we'd achieve a minor victory in terms of VPs. Yeah, 8,845. We are going up there, which is quite nice. I think you should keep hammering. Oh, wow, thank you, Sam. Bloody hell, you guys are overwhelming me today. Just say it. I mean, do I have to show some flesh here? I mean, do I show the left cheek, right cheek, which, or do I show both cheeks? Which cheek would you guys like? Because I'm so overwhelmed. Just thank you, mate. It's just, honestly, really does mean a lot. Really does bloody well mean a lot. Thank you. Okay, sorry. It's like, I do appreciate, guys. It's just, I don't want to, like, lose track of where I am either, but thank you so very much. Okay, so you can see here, allied sorties, my sorties, air-to-air losses, today 9, 10, roughly equal. Yep, wow, the allies have lost a lot of the airfields. We've lost a lot to flag. Operational losses are one that we're always going to be paying for, but let's see. Scoring. Allied bases controlled, Japanese bases controlled. We've gained a lot from actually destroying allied armies, so actually worth quite a bit there. Okay, superb, superb. Shows your 8-pack. Freaking hell, dude, I'll have to get some cans out, then I do not have a 6-pack. I probably, I don't know. I might have a flat pack. And that's probably pushing out there. Oh dear. Okay, let's get some planes in the air, shall we? Rightio. Yes, finally, we actually have a good amount of the squadron ready for action. Only 9, but fine, that's fine. I can make something of that. Okay. Let's get some planes in the air. Few planes here. Okay, we have the base now. Superb. Right. Should have no issues now. These guys have had some good time to rest, so we will go for a deliberate attack, and we will end this. Make sure everybody has the same target. I know that they will, but we need to make sure. Okay, so Kibutai. I'm gonna have you head towards the north here. I do want to make sure that we have Sea Dragon head out to meet up here. We should donate until he loses the game. Wow, it's going to be a long time before that happens, because, man, this series I intend to go on for years, really. I know that sounds mad, but that really is how long the series will eventually be. Since the waters of Singapore are more allied ships than I thought, you'd think they'd have evacuated already. Well, I suppose so, but I suppose at this point it's like, God damn it, Black Mesa, you're such a great guy, man. That really means a lot, mate. Thank you. God damn it. Wow, okay, so apparently there's 27,000 troops here and 27,000 troops over here. Brilliant. Wow, that's a lot of troops. Singapore's going to be a bloody hard nut to crack, but at least if we have air support, then we'll be good to go. Indeed. Okay. Let's consider moving our K-44s. We do have our Oscars over here, at last. So these guys are going to be about a week before they come online fully. Right, that's good. At least we have a proper squadron now. Superb. Right, let's get these Ki-44s out there then. Can I make it across the Kotoburu? I can. Awesome. One term in game is 1 day. You can opt for 3-day turns, but you can miss so much. Yeah, that's very true. I suppose it could make the early part, well, be interesting. See you later, Sam. Thank you very much, mate. Really does mean a lot. I hope to see you again soon. And thank you for watching. See you again shortly. Right, we have a destroyer there. There will be more. Right, so we have corvettes here. Rather interesting. Right, patrols. Yeah, I mean, we have caused a heck of a lot of damage here. I'm very happy about that. We stand to gain a lot of heavy industry down this way. Okay. The other troops have arrived. In fairness, these troops can begin to move too. And they'll move fairly quickly. So that's good. We'll have extra forces on standby. Okay. Our air power will be able to operate now. It's going to be coming up Millhouse. Okay, what could I upgrade you to? So upgrade you to a 0, why not? Could upgrade now, so upgrade now. There we go. I'm just going to get my squadrons up to scratch. A lot of reconnaissance out here. Right. Are you leapfrogging of Mersing north of Singapore? There was a point at which I did actually own Mersing. So that's been a long time, actually. Right, let's actually move some transport planes down here to, let's say, Kuala Lumpur. There we go. Supply transport. We'll leave them off for the time being. I want to see what the situation in the air is like, first of all. Very short range. Can you make it to cover rule? No. Okay. Fair enough. We'll keep them on training. Yeah, we did own this base at one point. We will eventually take it by just the fact there's nothing there. So, that'll be a matter of time. Brunei would be nice to take, but I'm not going to waste efforts. What do we have here? Transports. Interesting. My oilers over here. Bushido is closing in, which is great news. Let's see. Troops are on the way to reinforces over here, so let's see. I think we'll go for a deliberate attack, and reinforcements will follow up in time, so by the time that we're ready for another attack, we should be heavily reinforced. Troops are moving here to make things possible. Okay, let's see here. Combat deliberate attack. Let's just make sure. Can I set my future objective? We'll set it towards Wenchao. There we go. Might as well load resources while I'm here. Right, loading complete. Shimaneski. And the makers name and militia should starve soon enough. Yeah, they should starve. Surprised really that they haven't already. Send more ships to Fukuoka. Load resources. Wow. That was very quick. They'll just build another McDonald's, don't worry. Loading complete. Hirosaki, well, was that Hirosaki that I've been sent to? Yeah, Hirosaki. There we go. Right, you're over here at Wacky. Unloading. Unloading. Superb. Loan complete. Sent to Hirosaki. That's good. So we'll have resources moving into Honshu, which is great news. Okay. Ideally, Kiributai isn't taken out. We'll hope for the best. We should have extra air support 2 on hand, which is good news. Right, okay. How long until you guys arrive? Short. Well, no, not very shortly. It's because you're still on combat. I suppose you're going to be on combat because the enemy's there, so that's fine. We can expect that to take a long time. But let's go ahead, see how we go on. And we'll have our air forces from Bushido to help out soon enough, which is great news. In fairness, things have been going fairly well. We've actually built up quite a bit of momentum so far, which is really quite good. Soon enough, we'll have submarines once again patrolling the American coastline, which is great. I mean, they are really my advance warning beyond the search planes. But, you know, I'm very happy to have search planes out there. What sound plaque is playing right now? Soundtrack? Did I say sound plaque? I am playing the... yeah, I'm playing, like, songs from, well, soundtrack from Hearthstone 2 and Hearthstone 3. Best thing is, it's not even copyrighted. It's freaking great. I actually make some money from my work. And with that momentum, you get a lot of experience. Yeah, damn right. Troops are going to do very well. Do I lose another patrol though? No, but Plunger has been hit. That's very nice. Moonlight is 100% as well. Oh, hello. Wow, okay. There's lots of activity off the coast of Pearl Harbor here. That's very interesting. And I need to respond to that, but we've actually hit a troop transport. Very good. Right. Do I lose a patrol boat? No. Okay. I mean, we've reached March as well, actually. I didn't even notice. Yeah, the YouTube copyright system is absolute trash, I'm not even gonna lie. Fair enough. That's fine too, just have a really good soundtrack. Where all those ships seem to be main shipping lanes north of Pearl, actually. Yeah, that's very true. I'm going to keep moving Kiributai around, mostly because of the fact I do not want to get Kiributai slammed by torpedoes. In fairness, I could actually move a division via rail to Kukong and actually head out to destroy the base there. Okay. That is very worrying. Very worrying. Why am I not seeing my zeros responding? I cannot bear to watch. I cannot simply bear to watch. Oh, man. That's hurting me. It's really worrying me now. I think I will move my carriers out of range. At least further out of range. Yeah, it seems like the Zeros are actually just escorting the bombers on their flights. I could do a reserve in a squadron at least to actually protect the... Wow, the Duchess of Bedford. Yeah, to actually protect the task force. Right, looks like we're going to actually be seeing quite a lot of damage now. Indeed, let's see what the damage is here. We did lose 2 Zeros, a Buffalo was destroyed. We didn't sink her, but I mean 16 casualties. She's going to go down. If she doesn't go down, she's going to go down soon. Wow, that's a large attack there. I suppose the fact is these Zeros are heading out and they are being intercepted, so we are going to be, inadvertently taking out their air supremacy. Let's see, how do we manage? Right, 2 Zeros destroyed, 1 Buffalo destroyed, 1 Hurricane destroyed. Only 8 AM. Fine, fair enough. Still, we are causing damage, which is the main thing. I will have to start sending destroying minesweepers down to Singapore soon enough. B-25s. It's really worrying me now, because I know that it's going to eventually happen. The fact is we're actually doing quite a lot of damage. Right, Hiru was hit by a torpedo. We are going to have to establish the severity of that, because this is by far the worst we have experienced. So we will very much immediately consider that damage. She is going to be highest priority right now. She should be able to survive 1 torpedo hit, but this is a very dangerous situation, and we are going to withdraw immediately. The damage we have caused has been more than enough. Hopefully we can follow up with a success at Johor Bahru. Then at least we can lay siege to Singapore. Cunningham. Yeah, of course the swordfish. I tell you, it's a bloody biplane. There you go, forces moving. Right, Japanese deliberate attack at Johor Bahru. Come on, please make it through. Right, we don't take Johor Bahru, but we do reduce their fortifications. And you look at that, I mean, 12 destroyed, they've lost a lot of vehicles, a lot of guns, so it will eventually give. This I'd very much like to take. Reinforcements are only a few days away now. Right, reduce fortifications. Heavy casualties there, but we are going to be breaking them. They are losing guns and vehicles. It's just going to take time, it's going to take blood. Lots of blood. Right, the 18th is really lacking. Okay. Strange thought I had a deliberate attack there. Okay, we're going to expect the damage to our carrier vessel immediately. If it had been a wildebeest, it would have been dead. In fairness, I can have the carriers protect the task force. Right, 41st Japanese Air Force unit arrives. Okay. There's activity around here. Right, she hasn't taken much damage. Right, I rescind that comment. Yeah. We need to get her out of here. Head for Saigon. Right, can't move up river actually, which is rather disappointing. We'll have to head for Hong Kong potentially. Oops. Cruise speed. Okay, just cancel the raids for the time being. Yeah. I mean, they're escorting but not actual combat patrols. Actually, fair enough, just leave them on naval attack, I can afford that. Make sure these zeros are definitely up there. Leave it at combat air patrol? Okay, sure thing. Let's put the vast majority out there. I'm just going to do this while we are in such a dire situation. I want my carriers to be protected. That's fine. Again, combat. At least reinforcements can move here now, which is good. Supplies can flow, which we are seeing. It's just been a hard nut to crack. Eventually she will give. Okay, our forces arrived in position here. Is the A7M1/2 in this game? I'm not entirely sure actually. Right, it's going to take some time. But our forces are in position. We are basically very close to actually starving this city. Which is very nice. In fairness, we'll head to Hong Kong. She can be repaired and made ready for action. Right, combat, deliberate attack. Yeah, could head out for the base there. In fairness, the engineer, well, the infantry could hold this. I could even move the 35th if I wanted to. Right, I'd like to actually move across to Wushang and then march from Wushang to Changsha. Then I'd like to march that division up to the base here at Chikikayang. Right, with the 11th division here. Show them who we are. Well, what we're made of. Amount of Chinese forces going up there increasing. Well, it's increasing up there. Mongol cavalry. Eventually will arrive. It's taking far too bloody long, but well. Okay. So, good mix of success and some warning incidents. I mean, Hero being torpedoed, but she can be saved, which is good. I mean, we do have the battleships over here to off with their AA, which is good news. We should be alright. But we have definitely inflicted a lot of damage here. One Singapore does fall, and their planes are knocked out. We are going to be in a good position. Right, supposedly a heavy cruiser here. Okay. We do have our K-44s. Tojos. A little bit of fatigue there, so we're going to have them rest for the time being. Actually, they can be on escort. A good amount of them out there. Try and cover the task force. Taking you way, way, way too long. May help if I do that by actually moving them to move, to be fair. Okay. But that is where we will leave things off for tonight. So thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you all have a great evening or afternoon, wherever the heck you are. Thank you so very much. And thank you for the donations. It really does mean a lot. It honestly is great. So thank you, Norbert. Thank you, Black Mesa. Thank you, Battle Group Gamer. And to you, Sam, thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I will see you all very soon in the future. Goodbye for now.